Well, with me now is Jeff Simpson, one of our national hot rod drivers who will be competing in the national championships today. Jeff, tell me, this is virtually a brand new car for you. How's it been going?
Out of the box, really. We're quite pleased with it. We've got a slight problem with the back axle. We're trying a new concept, if you like, in suspension on the back, and we've got a slight problem with it, but hopefully we're going to try and get it done for the main race, hopefully.
And what type of power plant have you got in this car?
We've got a Peugeot 1900 GTI engine, basically, mass powered. It's a very quick engine. They are a little bit temperamental of getting hot, but mine at the moment is I've got no problems at all with it. I'm very pleased with it.
Well, tell me, Jeff, I believe that you've been spending a lot of man-hours working on this car, putting it together for this weekend.
Yeah, basically myself and Malcolm, the mechanic, have been working for the last sort of 6.5, 7 weeks, 15, 16 hours a day, just trying to get it done to get here today. So basically we've got a few problems today with the back axle, but if we get it sorted, hopefully things are going to come out good. Well,
yesterday afternoon you picked up a first place heat win there. How do you think you're going to go this afternoon?
Well, obviously White is on pole. He's a hard man to get by. If we can get the car sorted how we had it at the start of the meeting, the problem we got with the rear end is once the axle gets hot, the back of the car, the back tyres are heating up. So we've got a problem with the back tyre and the back axle. If I can get the car how it was in the start of the meeting, I think we may stand a good chance. Hopefully, I'm going to try and outfox Phil if I can. If I'm anywhere near it, sort of 30, 40 laps, and the car still feels good, then I've obviously still got a good chance. Phil's a very difficult man to get by, but we'll try our best.
Well, thank you very much, Jeff, and best of luck this afternoon.
Thanks very much.
Well, I'm with the current world super rod champion, Gordon Bland, and Gordon was out on the track yesterday doing quite well for himself, but he had one or two little niggling problems, I believe.
Yeah, the main problem was the engine, actually. We had a lack of power, but we think we've put that right this morning, so we're a bit more hopeful for this afternoon.
Right. How does the super rods compare with the old national hot rod formula that used to compete in many years ago?
Well, it's a long time ago, so it's not so easy to remember, but I drove around on Friday afternoon with one of the more modern national hot rods, and I wasn't that much slower than the actual national hot rods, so it's not a great deal of difference. It's just a larger, heavier car.
Now, there was some talk of you coming back into the national hot rod formula. Is that still on, or is that just a rumour?
It's a possibility for next season, but not this year.
Right. Now you're coming up to the big race. How do you think you're going to do in the big race? Who is going to be your main opposition out there?
Well, we've got Stu Donald on pole, so obviously, you know, Stuart's very experienced, been racing many years. And the newcomers of the sport, really, Lester Stacey, is going very well. He's also on the front row, so I think that's the main opposition.
Well, we wish you luck this afternoon, Gordon.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Well, I'm currently with the current world hot rod champion of 1992, the one at Ipswich, Phil White. Phil, how's it been this weekend?
Been a good weekend. We've been going fairly well. We've got some good places. We'd still like to go better. We've been working on the car this morning. We're just, you know, like we always do, give us our best, you know, the best shot we can.
Well, with the national championships, and you are on pole position, in that coveted position there, who is going to be your main opposition behind you? Is anybody going to overtake you, or are you going to really blast out one of these 14.3 second lap times?
Well, I'm going to go for it. From the word go, I'm going to go flat out, and I won't. But we've had a little bit of a problem with the car. As it goes into the race, it's been losing a little bit of traction out the car. We have altered it, and hopefully we've altered it the right way. But anyone that's up that first 3 rows is going to go, and Ricky Hunn, Simpson, and you know, anyone up that first 3 rows can win this race.
How does the Hednesford surface compare with a lot of other surfaces that you race on?
Well, Hednesford Raceways, I would say, is one of the or the best oval track in the country by far.
Well, we wish you luck in the big race this afternoon. Thanks very much, Phil.
Okay, thank you.
Right, with me now I've got 65 Mark Willis of stock rod fame, current European and British champion, and having one of his best seasons to date. Went very well last night. Obviously, Mark, how do you see your chances today?
I just hope we get a good clean start, and with a bit of luck, if I can maybe get in front and beat Cookie off the line, obviously get through the traffic nice and clean if they use the blue flag well, and stay in front of him.
And you see it basically as a showdown between yourself and Mel Cook, I presume, then?
Yeah, there's a lot of good drivers out there. I mean, Millie's obviously a good driver. I mean, you've got like Rick Lemon behind me, he was quick last night. You've got Roy McCain back there, he had a pretty bad night last night, but he's always in contention. It don't matter where he starts because he's so quick.
And, and looking forward to next weekend, of course, you've got the World coming up at Whiz Beach, so yeah, I presume you're already qualified for that anyway.
Yeah, we've already qualified for that one, yeah, we've just got to go there and do the best we can next weekend then.
Right, thanks very much then, Mark, and best of luck for today.